quiz show where the questions come from you, the public, via a text answering service. I'm Mark Watson. I'm hosting the show, not on my own, but with these other two men. First of all, please welcome, manning the computers, Alex Horn.
I'm, as Mark explained, manning the computers, and I thought I'd use the computer on my left to explain the conceit of the show, if that's all right. I've got a graphic here, a spectacular graphic of 4 members of the public. Some of you may have met these members, and these are curious members of the public. They've got questions, but instead of asking other members, they've decided to text their questions to a text answering service. We've teamed up with one of these services, which means we've got access to all sorts of questions. Imagine they're like a graveyard of questions. A lot of graves are normally dead questions, but we've come along and we've sort of burrowed underneath the graves, and tonight we're going to give the contestants some question corpses.
Thank you, Alex. So that's how questions work. You might be more confused than you were before, but it doesn't matter. The point is, how are these questions going to find their way from us to our contestants? Well,
I will be. Go on.
Hi. Tim Key!
Thank you.
Lovely. And we always like to have a theme. It's not just some sort of nonsense, this show. So, Tim, what is this show's theme?
This show's theme is the sun and vegetables.
We are. So,
we've got some examples. Cabbage, lettuce, and green veg, and vegetable pasties.
very nice, yeah.
And obviously the sun, and it orbits the world.
Yeah.
The sun orbits the world, and the world orbits...
Good.
The sun and vegetables.
The sun and vegetables is our theme. But who are the contestants? Well, let's meet the contestants.
Let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants. Yes, let's meet the contestants.
Our first contestant tonight is a food writer and celebrity chef. She's a patron of the Children's Food Festival and campaigner for ethical and local produce. She did a show called Eat Your Greens. This is a woman who knows all about food, all right? It's Sophie Grigson! Up against Sophie is a controversial figure. As editor of The Sun, he published some of the most famous stories in the paper's history. As boss of live TV, he introduced topless darts. If this wasn't enough, he gave Piers Morgan his first job. Recently, he went on record attacking the people of Scotland despite having a Scottish name. It's Kelvin Mackenzie!
Let's meet the contestants.
Those are our contestants. Did you just check your watch there, Kelvin?
I did, yes. I fear it's going to be a long night, you know.
Yes, I think we all fear that. A little bit discourteous. We've met the contestants. We better crack on, really. The first round is called Burning Issues and Fiddly Questions. Are you ready, Tim? Mm-hmm. Off you go. Get your questions. Alex, you ready?
Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking. OK. Let's play We Need Answers.
Hello, Sophie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad. There's old Kelvin.
Very well, how are you, matey?
Not too bad, thank you. May I?
Yes.
Lovely. Good stuff. Right, so let's start the quiz. All the questions have been texted in to our text answering service. You're looking to match your answers to the answers given by the text answering service. Hope that's clear. Put the old... put them on. Glasses. Glasses, they're called. Kelvin?
Yep.
Which fruit would make the best pet?
Is it a pun of some kind, then?
No. No.
OK, a plum.
It's not a plum.
Pineapple.
No, not a pineapple. Are you going to sort of keep...
Well, I'm going to keep going until we get the answer.
Are you? Right. Well, here we go, then.
There we go. Hello, the atmosphere's changed.
No, not at all. Not
kiwi
at all.
fruit.
Yes, it's a kiwi! Yes. Very good. Great tactic. Great tactic.
There we are. That's how you play a quiz. Just keep answering the question.
We've got a kiwi, haven't you, Annie?
I got kiwi.
Yeah. And is that a pet?
Yeah, it's a pet. It's a pet.
There you go. Do you walk it?
No, it's a kiwi. I walk with it sometimes, but I don't walk. I walk.
Yeah.
In what sense is it a pet?
I shave it.
Are you going to shave it?
It needs a shave.
Well, shave it then.
Oh, I'll shave it. I'll shave it.
I'll shave. No, by all means, shave.
I'm going to shave it. I'm going to shave the kiwi. That's all right.
Shave away.
You carry on.
Oh, we'll carry on. We'll carry on. So, 2 points, Kelvin.
OK.
Sophie.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Bit of cookery here.
Nope.
This could be embarrassing if you get this wrong.
Yep.
How do you make an omelette?
If I said...
And can you answer this without using the letter E? It'll be a bit embarrassing if you don't get this one.
Crack
Crack, good. Crack.
poultry over. Over. OVA.
Yeah. Crack poultry over. That's superb.
Is that enough?
No, well, I'm not sure
over.
I'm quite ready to eat that. Let's do something with it. And is excellent.
Mix.
Oh, don't mind that.
Fry in...
This is beautiful.
Quicker, please.
Quicker, come on!
No!
Fry in.
Fry in fat from...
No, too slow. I'm going to hand it
Cat.
over. Sorry.
Oh,
Sophie.
come on! Come on, that was pretty good.
Are you done?
Yeah.
In that case, I've got some good news for you, Sophie.
It's wrong.
2 points! No E's. Kelvin, why were Tudor beds smaller than modern beds?
Because wood was more difficult to come by and they couldn't construct
It's a
the beds long enough.
It's a good answer. It's about as good as an answer could have been while still being very wrong. Tudor beds are small because people slept sitting up.
Is that true?
That's true. They considered lying down to be the death position.
How?
Thank you, Alex. So no points.
Can I just ask you something
You
about
can
that?
ask us anything you want
because
for the whole
obviously-
quiz. I don't mind, just ask.
OK, what about sex? I mean, did they do that sitting up as well?
It wasn't invented until about...
I think, yeah, sex is
that's
Victorian,
all
I
right.
think.
Yeah.
It is, yes.
Oh, we got a phone call.
OK. Didn't have sex. He's right. Didn't have sex.
Didn't have sex. Right. Sophie, this question is about our theme. What font does the Sun newspaper use for its front page title bit in red?
And Alex has got some examples of fonts here.
There's some...
Thank you. Good.
Yes.
That's just down there, Sophie. There's some fonts.
That's
No.
Comic Sans. Funny.
It's so funny.
It's funny. It's Matisse. Matisse.
Doesn't look
Wingdings.
right.
Wingdings. Could be wingdings.
I don't know.
You could always go for time.
New Roman.
Yes.
Not New
I
Roman.
don't want the times, though.
It's not right. It's not right. Do you know it, Kelvin?
The truth about the matter is that I think it was based on an original type, and I'll say tempo heavy condensed or something, right?
Oh, well,
But it
I'll
was
just stop you
changed.
for a second. The font tempo heavy condense is what is used, so that's 2 points straight away.
And that's the first time Kelvin's uttered the phrase, the truth of the matter is.
Launched in 1964, it was a replacement for Daily Herald, but you say they tweaked it afterwards.
Yes, they've continued to... it may not look it, but they've continued to take the S and give it a rather nicer curve.
It has, well, thinking about it, that S, yeah, that's a good
But it's
curve.
important, isn't it?
Kelvin, how do you make red onion sauce?
Do you know what?
A knowing smile from Grimson.
Does it involve an onion at all?
Oh, you might be onto something here.
And which colour might that be?
We can't give everything away.
OK, shot in the dark,
Yep.
you use shallots.
It goes across. Sophie?
Depends on what kind of red onion sauce. I would say red onions come into it.
Yes.
And possibly a little bit of flour or some butter.
Yes.
And stock.
Yes.
Or reduced
Yes.
jus.
Anything else you'd add in, or is it
Well, you know, it depends on how. If it might be a bit of red wine could go in.
Yeah, why not?
That'll be quite nice.
How does this sound? Cut the onions in rings, fry in hot butter until soft, add port, you said red wine, salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to say it's right!
Yeah!
She is a chef. You're not a chef, Kelvin Mackenzie, but you don't know as much about food as her.
Be a bit careful, Kelvin.
That it?
I finished the kiwi.
Oh, that's good.
Looks almost
It's all
exactly.
over.
Looks almost exactly. Looks almost exactly like me.
Well, that's the end of the round. So we're getting the first round. Here are the scores. It's even at 4-all. This next round is called You or Him / Her. In this round, all the questions have been sent to our text answering service on the subject of our contestants, Sophie and Kelvin. Each player can choose to answer a question about themselves, or for double points, gamble on a question about their opponent. Let's play We Need Answers.
Hello, Sophie.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Right, all these questions are about you or Kelvin. Sophie, would you like to answer one about yourself or about Kelvin?
No, let's go with Kelvin.
OK, OK. Does Kelvin Mackenzie sleep standing up and wash himself with a brick?
Should we really ask that? No.
It's right!
Yeah!
Big! He did go through a phase, though.
Right, OK.
Kelvin, you or Sophie?
Me, definitely. Right, go on, give it to me. Come on.
How long did it take Kelvin Mackenzie to write each edition of The Sun?
Kelvin, as you know, used to write the Sun newspaper.
They were very thorough.
Well, during a strike, I did write wrote the entire paper.
No.
For 3 days, yeah.
So you must have made some of it up.
Yes, that's why I did it.
There's no way that would ever have happened in Kelvin's reign.
It took me 13 hours and 27 minutes.
Kelvin Mackenzie could write each edition of The Sun whilst eating his breakfast, but he likes to pretend that it took him far longer. So I'm going to say you're... right!
Right, yeah!
Very good, Kelvin. And that is actually the loudest clapping I've heard a contestant do for themselves so far. Sophie, you or Kelvin?
I think I'll try me this time.
Why not? Has Sophie Grigson ever had a dirty great kebab from a van, either when she's been hammered at 3 in the morning or on her way to a midday meeting with her editor?
Probably the former. Yes.
Sophie, like all right-thinking people, has had a greasy doner. She then wakes up, thinks how to refine the dish and takes her version to the meeting with her editor. You're right!
Yes!
Kelvin, you or Sophie?
Me again.
OK.
Thank you.
You're sticking with yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Interesting man. Thank you. Come on, then. I'm not going to get any help from you, am I? To be fair.
You are boasting because you've got a slightly big ego. You were boasting, so let's go on an ego trip now.
Kelvin, sorry, Kelvin, you were just boasting slightly, so Tim's going to take you on a little ego trip around the studio.
Yeah, fine.
Off you go, Tim.
Come on then, Kelvin.
Right, OK, this way.
Just
Yep.
over a minute. So you don't need to do that.
So Kelvin takes an ego trip.
I'm not boasting, I'm just saying. Was I? No! Ask the audience. Was I boasting? Yes or no? There we are. No.
I think it was sort of a yes.
So Kelvin is judged to have been boasting and he embarks upon an ego trip with Tinky.
That was a nice trip. I enjoyed that. Right, so you wanted a question about yourself?
Yes, please.
OK. Today's newspaper is tomorrow's fish and chip paper. Did Kelvin Mackenzie get depressed when he heard about this statistic?
No, I wasn't depressed. That is the very nature of news. It's disposable. And the idea, in an eco-friendly world, we can then reconstitute it to put fish into it and chips is clearly an advance that newspapers have over other forms of media. Thank you very much. My name's John.
I'll tell you what the answer is, Kelvin.
Yeah.
No, he's delighted that old editions of his paper have a further culinary use and often considers what people might like to read as they're chomping chips. I'm going to say, you're right!
It's right!
Excellent!
That's in the round. So at the end of that round, the scores are as follows. Kelvin Mackenzie with 8 points, but out in front with 10 points. It's Sophie Grigson. Well, it's now time for the physical challenge. Well, Well, so far it's been a quiz, but now it's going to be more of a challenge. Yes, we're going to set our contestants a physical challenge, which, as always, is based on the particularly intriguing text received by the answering service. Alex, can we see this show's text, please?
Yep.
There you are. Is it true that you can't tell if someone is tickling the inside of your elbow? Doesn't seem right. That's been texted by a concerned tickling victim. Our text answering service reckons that they can tell when someone's tickling the inside of your elbow, so it's a bit of a grey area. We're going to test it for ourselves with the help of our contestants and our tickler-in-chief, Tim Key. Tim.
Hello. Hello, Kelvin.
Hello, matey.
So, the challenge. Mark, are you going to explain the challenge?
Yes, we'll explain the rules. The contestants will be tickled twice, and they will have to shout when they think that Tim is tickling their anti-cubital. That's a bit of a mouthful, so we're going to get them to shout noop. The closer they come to identifying the noop, the more points they will score.
And I'd like to ask Kelvin if you would like to go and stand on the recovery step.
Thank you.
Sophie, if I could invite you onto the tickling step, please.
So Sophie's on the tickling step, Kelvin's on the recovery step.
And if I could ask you, please, Sophie, to reveal the target. Let's have a look.
And each ring of that target corresponds to a sort of points tally.
Get rid of these, then.
Oh, no. Oh, no. OK.
OK.
What are you going to do with my glasses? I'm more worried about them.
I'm going to put them on the floor and then stamp on them. I'll put them on Alex's desk.
Would you like me to shave them?
Nope. You can't shave everything, Ali. OK. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
OK. Can you
What
feel
have I got to shout?
Can you feel the feather?
Yes.
OK. When the feather gets to the inner elbow, you need to shout noop. OK?
OK.
Here we come.
Ooh. And to make it even more difficult, Tim will be whispering the occasional sweet nothings in the ear of the tickly.
A cook, then. You've probably cooked more hot dinners than I've had. Here I come. Ooh.
No.
No. Ooh. Nope. Was that nope or nope? Oh! That is 2 points.
Well,
That's 2 points. If you take off the blindfold, look at that. You're surprisingly far away.
That's amazingly far away, isn't
That's
it?
2 points. Back to the recovery step. Back to Sophie. Back to the recovery step.
So Sophie cheers out while Kelvin tries to top Sophie's performance.
OK, Tim.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we're starting. OK.
OK.
There's the initial obstacle is if you noop before the watch, then something's gone badly wrong.
OK.
I'm just on the watch. Wait for me. Wait for me.
A clue from the audience.
He survived the watch.
OK. Ooh, there's the clue.
Could I have a more definitive clue?
Nope.
No, there'll be no...
No, it's not.
Oh! So, journalism then. Journalism. Tabloid journalism.
Tabloid tales.
Tabloid tales.
I once...
Oh, hang on. You stop talking. If you stop talking because you sense you're near the new.
No!
Blindfold off. That's 2 points. Not bad. You were right there.
That's all you did.
You were right there.
Both Sophie and Kelvin have come only as far as zone 2, so they've got 2 points each, so it's all to play for now as we enter the second tickle.
Are you ready, Sophie?
I am.
I'm not using the feather this time.
Oh, what are you using?
Fair question, I think.
OK, can you feel it?
Yeah.
OK, here I come.
Scratchier.
It is a bit, isn't it?
There we are.
So that's my fingernail.
Needs filing in that
Here I
case.
come.
Here I come. Here he comes.
Everyone mind.
So the finger
Might be a new
inches
gimmick.
up the arm, or does it? We can't give anything away.
So the Queen's coming to tea. What do you
That's
cook?
nice.
What would you cook her?
Oh, well, I think you'd have to have proper high tea, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's the Queen, very conservative, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so I think you do a nice
scones, would it be?
Victoria sponge.
Yeah, and?
Whoa, no!
Ooh! Blindfold off! Take your blindfold off, Sophie. That is cause for celebration. That's 5 points!
Yes!
Excellent work. Back It's a good recovery step.
So Sophie Grigson registers 5 points there by getting very close to the noop, which means that in order to win the challenge, Kelvin's going to have to land bang on in the noop.
I'm looking for audience help in this.
Well, you sort of plead for that last time. It didn't really come, but let's see. No. OK, right, here we go. I am right behind you, by the way.
Excellent.
And so am I, literally.
OK. Here I come.
Right, but don't overdo it. Really get me absolutely banging the hole on the 6, OK? I'm relying on you. You are my eyes.
So did you start TalkSport? Was that your...
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
I like TalkSport.
Yeah, so did I. Whoa! Right, OK, how am I doing? No!
Oh, 5 points! 5 points! 5 points to Kelvin too! Outstanding!
Wow!
Outstanding!
So the two contestants' performances are exactly matched, which means that at the end of the physical challenge, it's 1 point to each contestant.
Well done.
And that's the end of the physical challenge. So after that remarkable display of noop recognition, Alex, any more analysis for us?
Yeah. I was very impressed. Say again?
It's a shame to eat your pet.
Close relationship. Now, what I thought I would... I was particularly impressed with the tickler. The focus. I don't know how it felt to the ticklees, but I thought he did a wonderful job. And I've got a slow-motion replay of the tickler in action. And I just thought he was wonderful. If we have a look at the clip here... First of all, the grip. A lovely grip. Just delicate. The perfect grip on the feather. And if we start it running, you'll see the focus in the eyes. Just... It's a loving stare. A loving stare. A loving stare. And there's just a hint... There's just a hint of a tooth there. A hint of a tooth. A hint of a tooth, and there's also just the tiniest amount of dribble. There it is, the tiniest amount of dribble. So there we go. That's my analysis.
Thank you, Alex. We now move on to our final round, the quick-fire meltdown round. Now, this is a buzzer round, and all of the questions in this round are for double points. When the klaxon sounds, the quiz is over, we'll have a winner and we'll have a loser. So, with the game hanging in the balance for the final time, let's play We Need Answers.
Hello, Sophie.
Hi there.
Hello, Kelvin.
Hello, matey.
How are your noops?
Quick fire.
OK, I'm doing it. Who flew to the sun with wax wings, and what was the moral?
Grigson.
Icarus.
Yes, and what was the moral?
Don't fly too close to the sun because you'll melt the wax on your wings.
Sort of. I'm going to say it's quite right. Don't fly too close to the gods, it will lead to disaster. What was the Sun newspaper headline when North Korea launched test missiles in 2006? Kelvin.
It was...
Come on, Kelvin.
It is the... what can we do about Korea?
Almost. I don't think that would have seen them flying off the shelves. It was how do you solve a problem like Korea? Other classic headlines were...
No, hold on a second. Am I going to get even a percentage for that or not?
Yes, but it's very small. It's 0. What is Noddy's pal called? Beginning with big?
Grigson.
Yes, it's right, Kelvin, but ring your buzzer off.
I did ring the buzzer.
Quick fire.
Go, I'm doing it. Why can't monkeys fly? Right, come on.
Hey. All right.
Who won?
Who won? There you go. Come on, Mark, quick fire, do it. Come on, read the question.
Why can't monkeys fly?
Grigson.
They don't have wings.
Correct, they don't have wings. Are women, in general, wrong more than they are right, or vice versa?
Quick fire!
Yes!
They're more often
wrong than they're right.
Well, according to the answering service, that's correct. Women are more often wrong than they're right. They thought the answer to this question would be that they're right, thus proving that they're wrong.
Hey!
And that's the end of the round and the end of the quiz! So, Kelvin, you all right?
Well, why shouldn't I be? What's going on?
No reason. As usual, we will reveal the results in reverse order.
Right.
Always has to be a loser, Kelvin.
Yeah,
Always has to be a loser. But let's keep the suspense. In reverse order. There must be a loser, Kelvin. Kelvin, look at me.
I can take it.
There must be a loser. OK. Are you all right there, Soph?
Yeah, I'm
Good
fine.
girl, good girl.
Thank
So the
you.
results are, in second place with 13 points, it's not really, it's Kelvin! And as usual, Kelvin, as the loser, you will be presented with the loser's clogs. The clogs of defeat. Here comes Mark with them. Not very pleasant, is it, Kelvin? Not very pleasant?
Well, it only goes in line with the humiliation I've suffered over the previous hour, so I'm not sure.
Well, that's true. That's true. In a way, it's quite apt that you're removing your very nice shoes and putting on some rotten clogs. Pray silence for the walk of shame. No! Shh! Clump, please, Kelvin. Clump. Kelvin Mackenzie! So, for every loser,
There must be a winner. And the winner is Sophie
Gregson!
Yes, Sophie, with 21 points, you are by a comprehensive margin tonight's winner. And you get to choose as your prize between the Weenie Dancers plate or the Weenie Dancers pate.
It's a tough one,
It
isn't
is a tough one,
It is a
yeah.
very
In terms of
tough
the alphabet,
one.
there's very little to choose between them.
Can I not have both?
Yeah, okay, yes. So there we are. So, Sophie, you've got both the plate and the pate by just thinking it through. But you could win even more because you're now going to join me on the step for the House Prize Showdown. Welcome to the House Prize step. How are you feeling, Sophie?
A little nervous, but excited at the same time.
That's exactly right. Well, I think you'll feel both more nervous and more excited when you find out a bit about tonight's House Prize, which, as ever, comes from one of our houses. So, Alex, can we see whose house it comes from and what it is, please?
OK, well, if we just do the diddle, up we go, down we go. It's from Mark's house.
It's from my house.
And the prize
Wow.
is some antique tongs. complete with potato. Complete with
Yes,
a baked potato.
A pair of tongs, and we've thrown in a baked potato from my house.
And what's the story with the tongs?
Bought the tongs. We're having a baby. We can't have the tongs anymore.
Amazing.
Sophie, if you could select an envelope, please. That one.
Oh, OK.
OK, great. So here we go. Ali, can I have some tense music, please?
Quite tense, I suppose.
Yeah, OK. Who is the Greek god... Who is the Greek god of the sun?
Oh.
You're going to need some consonants.
I'm going to be Zeus. No.
It's Helios! Helios is the Greek god!
Thank you, Sophie!
Oh, no!
So Sophie doesn't win the tongs, but she does win the plate and the pate, and she is the Winning Answers winner! Calvin Mackenzie, our runner-up! You've been watching Winning Answers with me, Mark Watson, Tim Key, Alex Horn. Thank you very much. See you next week. Goodbye.
And there's a brand new episode of We Need Answers here on BBC4 on Tuesday at 10.